I wish we would stop calling people masculine or feminine. I don't think of people as masculine or feminine. People have masculine and feminine traits simultaneously. Everyone does. If someone asked me to list my masculine traits, I would say I have a beard, I drive a truck, I drink whiskey straight, I know how to work on cars, I like to build stuff, I use power tools, I lift weights. These are all masculine traits. If someone looked at that list, they'd be like, oh yeah, this is a pretty masculine person. If someone asked for a list of my feminine traits, I'd say that I'm a pacifist, I'm not really competitive, I like to talk about my feelings, I paint my nails, and I'm not the primary breadwinner in my family. I could make a list of feminine traits that I have, and if you looked just at that list, you'd be like, oh, this is a pretty feminine person. And I'm not the exception to the rule. You could make two lists for everyone. One might be longer than the other, but everyone is going to have some masculine traits and some feminine traits. And before someone jumps in and says, I don't have any feminine traits, I'm fully masculine, do you like pretty flowers? Do you think they're pretty and like looking at them? Because if you don't, you're lying or you're a monster. Now, a lot of people, especially men, will see a man with one feminine trait, and based on that one trait, decide that that person has no value and that their experience and opinion is worthless. I see this all the time. They see a man and they have their nails painted, or they are wearing pink, or something about them looks a little bit feminine, and they call them a sissy. They say that they're a girly man, and anything they think, they do not care about that person anymore. That person is now useless to them. They assume that they are weak. They assume that they are pathetic. They assume that they are malleable and a pushover. They hate women. If they think that one feminine trait, one trait that is traditionally associated with women, makes a man useless, they have to hate women. Because they don't do this with women. If a woman has one masculine trait, if a woman likes to work on cars, they think it's hot. They're like, oh yeah, I'm totally into that. I love that. That's cool. If a person thinks that a woman having a masculine trait makes them cooler or better, and a man having a feminine trait makes them worthless, that person hates women. They think that men are better than women in every way. And they will never acknowledge that they have feminine traits, but they do. They're just hiding them from themselves and hiding them from others. We will be healthier and happier when we acknowledge that everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities.